You know, when I start a video saying I have an idea, it never works out. I should stop even doing these intros before I do what I want to do, but whatever, we're here. So today I'm going to try a method that I thought of called the post-blow swoosh. Now, what does that mean? I want to do, now you know, I don't know if you know, but I really admire Dutch pourers, but I cannot do a Dutch pour. I've tried. It would take me another year to kind of learn how to do it. And you also know that if you've tried a large swipe, spitting or tilting out a very large swipe, like over 2 feet, things start to kind of disintegrate and warp, and you know I hate wonky cells. So my idea, and I also, going out of my box, my comfort zone, I want to do something really muted with, of course, a lot of negative space. So my idea is to pour colors in a certain way, I'll talk about those in a minute, and blow them out minus any cell activator, just to kind of get them flowing, and then kind of adjust things compositionally, and then taking my tool and not swiping the whole thing. The goal here is not cells, it's composition, and maybe a few cells kind of like marble running through it. So let's talk about colors. First of all, I'm gonna try a new pillow paint today, a new color. This is called Aviary Blue. It kind of looks white. There's just a touch of blue and it's really light. This is Sherwin-Williams Color to Go. So it's kind of like almost not white, okay? We are going to start with, and because I'm blowing them out first, and I'm not necessarily putting a cell activator on, my layering might not be as important because they're kind of going to be blown out and really thin. When you try to swipe on paint that is not layered, like if you just have like one layer, your cells might not be as interesting, but that's okay because it's not really about cells we're looking for today. So I'm going to start with this little piggy. This is Cappuccino. You can get this little piggy at fluidart.co. I really like them. So we're going to go from kind of like dark to light. Start with that. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to use cinnamon yet. This is also a piggy. It's kind of like a copper. So we have a brown, a copper. Then we're going to move to blues. I have Matisse Southern Ocean Blue. This is what the tube looks like. Then we're gonna move to a lighter blue. I've got another pigment, which is Mermaid, which is kind of, it has a greenish tinge to it. Then we're gonna move to a little pinky, not like my crazy pink. This is another pigment called Ballet Slipper. So it's a really soft, feminine pink. And a little bit of Deco Art 24 karat gold for a little more shine. Although all of these paints are pigments, that's why we're not necessarily, except for the blue. So I'm not necessarily gonna cover the whole thing and make it like hurt your eyes because it's so sparkly. This is what the Deco Art looks like, by the way. I like this gold a lot. My cell activator today, I had some leftover from previous videos, is Atelier Silver. I don't have the bottle for it. I used the Shelly Art recipe. Oh, it's looking quite thin. I might have to see how I might have to mix it up. Oops, mix it up for a while. Oh, it doesn't look thin because it's glooping off. But anyways, yeah, it needs to be mixed for a few minutes. I have 15% off the Shelly Art class in my description. If you want to take it, it's pretty awesome. So let's talk about method. So as I said, I'm blowing it out, seeing what's happening. Then I'm going to use a few tools because I'm going on a 2-foot canvas. It's a cradled wood board, actually not canvas. So since it's 2 feet, I'm thinking, you know, wherever, this is where you can use your creativity, wherever you think there needs to be some lacing or cells, because this silver isn't going to give you like popping cells, you'll get a few cells and lacing. And then I have this size too. So I'm just going to do a few swooshes because my goal is to be more flowy. Now, also the reason I'm doing the intro now is because there's paint in my phone. So the sound might be cutting off, and I apologize. When I do my piece, I'm gonna turn off my sound and just put some music on if the sound is too horrible, because I don't want to pay $1,300 for a new phone. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. So I think, oh, let me talk about my pouring medium, sorry. I'm using Bear 8300, which is quite thick, mixed with Joe Sonia. So what I do for my pigments is, these are 4-ounce cups. I don't measure, but I put about, I would say, an ounce of Joe Sonia in here, throw my piggies in, and mix them till they're an ink. And then I add 3 parts Bear to 1 part Joe Sonia in another cup, and then I add it, so it ends up being about 2 to 1, okay? For my 2 paints, because I rarely use 2 paints with the Bear because it is so thick, but today, for instance, this Southern Ocean Blue, and also the gold is a little thicker, I basically do 1 to 1. So I mix my pigments first, put my 3 to 1 in the pigments, and then in my pouring medium cup, I put about another portion of Joe Sonia to thin that out, and then add it to here. So because you want a similar consistency. It's a little thick, but I don't care so much because I'm blowing it out with a hairdryer. So hope it works. Probably won't, but it'll be fun trying. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.